person with a handgun license can now carry a handgun concealed inside of a building of a college campus.
I'm against the idea that a gun-free zone will stop a psychopath.
In the presence of guns, my freedom of speech personally is totally stifled.
It is illegal to have one of these bad boys on campus, but you can bring your gun into a classroom? That's absurd.
A quarantine zone for the Second Amendment? One professor tried it, but it didn't go very well. I'm Anders Hagstrom, and these are the facts. An instructor at the University of Utah decided that she had the authority to restrict her students' Second Amendment rights to a 3-foot by 3-foot square at the back of her classroom. The weapons policy at the bottom of her syllabus read, quote, "Concealed carry is protected under your Second Amendment rights." Well, she's good so far, but wait, there's more. However, because the University of Utah reserves the right to restrict elements of the First Amendment to free speech zones, I am reserving the right to restrict elements of the Second Amendment in my own classroom. She then goes on to say that bringing a weapon to class is absurd, antisocial, and frightening, and that any student who does will have to sit on the floor in the back of class until they respect the, quote, personal and psychological safety of others. See, now that's against the law, and the university put a stop to it, but only after a student sent the syllabus to their state representative.
You've got mail.
Apparently, the Bill of Rights is just a list of suggestions for professors to follow, and after free speech zones snuck through, it was only a matter of time till they started doing the same with other rights. Fortunately, the university made sure this instructor won't be teaching again this year. And now let's go to some of your comments. Jennifer Sovak commented on our ICE video from last week saying, "This is a lie, you communist news." 1, no, it's not a lie. But 2, you're right, I am a closet communist. And then you can just like paint me red or something like that.
I thought you just assume I can paint you, like paint you.
Totally. Leah commented about the ICE arrest of a husband who was driving his wife to a planned C-section saying, "Yeah, but what about the mom? Just saying that's harboring." Actually, ICE doesn't actually deport people unless they commit a crime. That's sort of like the federal law. So she has to commit an actual crime first, aside from coming into the country illegally, before she can be deported. But he murdered somebody, allegedly, in Mexico. Nikki commented on the same video saying, "And who paid for that C-section? Tax-paying American citizens." Actually, we don't know who paid for the C-section. It may very well be that they made it. They lived in the United States for 12 years, so it's actually possible they paid for their own C-section. Maybe not, but also maybe. A few of you from our last video about Asia Argento were worried that we actually fired Katrina. You're fired. Sorry. We did not fire Katrina, that was a joke. And as proof of life, here she is.
Good news, everyone. Anders actually did try to fire me, but he can't because I'm a woman and that would be sexist.
You heard it here first.
Actually, you're fired because only women can fire men. So get on here.
So much for the glass ceiling.
Broken. Be sure to like us on Facebook at DCNF Presents the Facts and visit our friends at American Voices and the Daily Caller. Thanks for watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you speak Chinese?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to brag about it.
That's impressive. Crazy feminazi.